Hi, welcome to the next video on the Academy of Development. If you're here for the first time, my name is Sylwia and I'm a life and business coach. If you've watched my other videos, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about worrying, something that concerns majority of our society. However, some people experience it more, some people experience it less. So this video is especially for you if you worry a lot. I will take you through the process of how you can manage worrying. But let's define worrying first. So to put it short, worrying is being in the future rather than the past. Of course, the consequences are negative because we're wasting time, we're wasting energy about thinking about something that may not even happen, or just having these thoughts instead acting upon them. That leads us to a question: why do we worry at all if it's so negative? Well, we as human beings, most of us, we have a fear of losing control. So we prefer to go into the future and think about all the bad scenarios that may happen to get ready, to be in control. This is not a good solution to choose, because usually we're not going to be able to prepare to any bad thing that can happen. And even if something bad happens, we're still probably going to be surprised, and we're still going to have to handle the situation, and it's not going to be any lighter. So why else do we worry? Well, because of our beliefs, deep-rooted beliefs, our programs, that worrying can prevent something bad from happening, whereas is the opposite. If you know the law of attraction, whatever we put our attention on, focus on, this is what it's getting materialized. This is what we attract into our life. Why else? During my coaching sessions, I also come across this belief that if I'm not worrying, then it means that I'm not caring. No, no, this is very wrong.com. That's you do not worrying. It's not a healthy way of showing that you care about someone. So now I would like to share with you some practical things that you can take away to manage your worrying. Cognitive behavior technique, CBT, advises doing this on to manage worrying. First of all, we need to classify our worries. Are they practical or are they hypothetical? The practical worries are the worries that are current, that concern our current life, current situation, and we're ready to act upon them. These are the practical worries. So to give you a few examples, I received a bill, and how am I going to go about paying this bill? This is a practical worry. Another one, what I'm going to do to handle meeting the deadline at work that it's fast approaching. I can be also worried about how am I going to get, if I'm going to manage to get a present for my friend's birthday that is soon. Practical worries are different to hypothetical worries because the latter, hypothetical worries, these are future based. These are the worries that about things that may not even happen in the future. So let's give you examples about that. What if I don't find any parking space when I arrive to this meeting? What if my baby doesn't like the nursery? What if what if my arrogant uncle that uh, is rude to me when I arrive at the Christmas party? These are the things, the hypothetical worries that uh, there's a huge chance that they won't come true, but they still occupy the space in our mind. So now, the first step to manage worries is to classify them. Now, let's focus on practical worries. Like we said, current and something that we can act upon. Now, I want you to get a pen and paper and write these seven steps down. So first, you identify the problem. For example, I hate my job. This is the problem. Then you identify solutions. What can I do to solve this problem? How can I go about me hating my work? The solutions may be I need to leave, or maybe I need to speak to my manager and tell him honestly what I think about him, or maybe I need some time off, or maybe think about another option. I need some time off. That would be probably advisable before you quit the job. Now, the third step, after you identified all the solutions, and please remember, these may be even most abstract solutions you can think of, it's only because you want to show your mind the appreciation. So you want to show that you are noticing these thoughts, you're not neglecting them, you're not suppressing them, you are managing them, recognizing and managing. So the third step would be write pros and cons of each solution that you came up with. Then pick one solution and plan how you're gonna implement it. Do it and review it. So let's say I chose I have a problem, I hate my job. The solutions are I can leave, I can speak to my manager, and I can take some time off. Because maybe that's not a problem with the work itself. Now, after writing pros and cons, I identified that I would choose, for the time being in this situation, I would choose taking some time off. So I picked my solution and I'm gonna plan it. So I go to work, I ask for a time off, or if you work for yourself, that's a worse scenario. But if you do take some planning the time off, planning when you're gonna disappear from the work life. Now, do it. It's not only about talking, thinking. This situation happened to you for something. You had these thoughts. Your body was trying to communicate something to you, so do not ignore the process that you've already followed and act upon it. Do it. After you've done it, review it. So let's say I took some time off, I went for holiday, I came back, and now I'm gonna see whether my attitude towards my work is better now because I'm fresh, I feel energized, I recharge my batteries. If that doesn't help, I need to go through the whole process again and maybe identify a different solution. So this is when it comes to practical solutions, and these are the steps. So you identify the problem, you identify solutions, you write pros and cons, you pick solution, you prepare for it, you plan for it, you do it, and you review it. Let's move on now to the hypothetical worries. Like if I'm gonna get the place of the parking space once I arrive to a meeting, and so on and so forth. I want you to plan in the worrying time. So dedicate 20 minutes a day or every second day. It depends how much you worry. And dedicate this time to fully being focused on your worries. Now, before, so let's say my time that I'm dedicating is 7:30 p.m. every day because I worry a lot. So, whenever some worrying thought comes up, not within this time, not from 9:30 to 7:30 to 7:50, I'm gonna write it down, and I'm gonna distract myself from that thought because it will be dealt with. The way you can distract yourself is the mindfulness technique. Mindfulness, I'm sure you heard about it because I talk a lot about it in my videos. The most simple way to explain what mindfulness is noticing everything that you can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. That's how you're bringing yourself back to the present moment. What you're gonna notice is that of course, it's gonna take some time for you to practice this habit, to get used to managing these worrying in this way. And what you're gonna notice after some time, when you have this dedicated time to worrying, you're gonna worry less and less. I hope this is going to be helpful for you. And just to make a recap, I want you to there's some that the takeaway that I think will be useful for you. The 3 words, the 3 steps. So be, take, and change. B is for hypothetical worries. So be here in the now. This you can associate with mindfulness. Second is take. Take action on the practical worries that you have. And the last is change. Change your beliefs about worries. Worrying about things will not make you a caring person, and it will not help you to control your life, to take charge, be in charge over your life. If you like this video, share it with a person who may need it. And if you, of course, I encourage you to subscribe and press the bell button if you want to stay updated with the content that I post for you. And if you are in need of one-on-one session with me or a group coaching session for your team, contact me. The details are in the description below. Thank you and good luck. Drop me a comment after you practice that, after you try it out. Thank you.